Bum 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 bum. Do do ba ba da la. Wam bum 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 ba dum. A dee 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 dee. Whoa ho ho ho. Dude, I know I'm smoking to that. Pokemon! Okay, let me get the fursuit now. Fireball, hello again. So you're lurking already in the chat. Where am I? Where did I put myself? I'm here. I'm back. Hope we're doing good, people. Rex the dog here, Tuesday here in Spain. We're going to be playing a bunch of Pokemon today. I'm eager to get into it. I want to tackle Elite Four today, get myself into Kanto, and then after that, dude, it's downhill until like a grind session with before Red at the end of the game. So the post game isn't crazy. The post game really isn't crazy. It's just like hop around these gyms in a weird ass order. And disfrútalo, like basically. But yeah, so we're gonna be playing some Pokemon today. We might even play another Pokemon game. Maybe. We're gonna play a bunch of Pokemon Gold, and then maybe at the end of the stream, maybe we go into another Pokemon game. Like, I'm not saying we're gonna finish Pokemon Gold today. I'm just saying we might play 2 different Pokemon games today. Anyway, whatever. Things are good here in Spain. Things are good here in sunny Spain. To keep everybody abreast on the Rex. I don't like using the word hacked because I feel it absolves yourself of responsibility, and usually things happen to us because we've done something stupid, right? So I don't like to use the word hacked, but to have update on the Rex compromised account situation. To update on the Rex compromised account situation. I'm expecting communication from YouTube in 1 business day. So I'm expecting communication from YouTube tomorrow. I imagine that is going to be the first step to restoring my account, because the hoops they've made me jump through to verify that I am who I am have been very comprehensive. So I think they've got enough data on me to go like, oh, okay, this is the guy. This is the true holder of the account, and that can be returned to me. It's been a bit weird because since I have the stream key, I've actually still been streaming on YouTube throughout the past 4 or 5 days or whatever, even though I haven't actually had access to my account, which is funny as hell. I'm curious to see what country it's been accessing. I think it's France. I think it's somebody in France. But hey, what's going on? Anyway, I hope we're doing all good today. I am feeling good. I'm feeling well fed today. Well hydrated. Well electrolyted. I know. I'm also quite excited because there is a Japanese light novel I really like. One Piece, yes, One Piece today. I'm up to date on One Piece as well. Sometimes I'm usually like a week or two, or a week or a month behind. I'm actually up to date on One Piece at the moment. But speaking of anime, Japanese-y stuff, there's a light novel I really like. It's called All You Need Is Kill. It's so freaking cool. It's a Japanese light novel, and they made it into a manga as well. And the gimmick is, it's like Groundhog Day kind of. There's like these aliens that have invaded Earth. And there's this one character who's stuck in a day time loop. He's like this weak, pathetic guy who got like drafted into the army, and he's trapped in a time loop. And in that time loop, he meets this girl who is, I can't remember her name. She's called like the Angel of Death or something like that. And she's the most badass soldier in the army. And the reason she is a badass soldier in the army is because she used to be stuck in the time loop as well. So she was stuck in a time loop over and over and over and just became this like absolute badass weapon, basically. and she realizes that he's going through the same experience that she went through, and so every day he goes and meets her for the first time, and she trains him, like, every day. So every day they meet each other for the first time, and he trains her, and he repeats the day over and over and over until he becomes this, like, badass freaking super soldier kick-ass dude, and is able to, like, save the day and stop the time loop and all that kind of thing. I really, really like it. It's called All You Need Is Kill. They made it into a Hollywood movie called Edge of Tomorrow. It was by the director of The Bourne Identity, Doug Liman, and they had Tom Cruise in the main role, who honestly is not a very good fit for the main role, but whatever. They had Tom Cruise in the main role. I'm not a Tom Cruise hater, by the way. I love Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise is the main character, and Emily Blunt as, like, the girl. And the movie's really, really good. It was a massive flop. Nobody saw it. It was such a flop to the extent that when they released it on, like, DVD and streaming, they renamed the movie. It's like, they renamed it to Live, Die, Repeat. They were like, why is nobody watching this movie? Maybe one of the reasons is the title. So they actually renamed the movie. There's been very few instances of that happening when a movie, like, they actually just, like, changed the freaking title of it. You didn't enjoy it. I really like it. Fair enough, though, dude. Honestly, fair enough. Everybody likes different things. I really like it. I really like the movie. I really like... I preferred the original stuff, like, the Japanese stuff. I preferred that infinitely more. I thought that was way better than the Hollywood movie. But I thought the Hollywood movie was still fun. I still liked it for what it was. Especially in an age, I know that movie, I think that movie's like 10 years old now, but it's still within an age where we don't get a lot of, like, I like big sci-fi, and I like big action event movies. I like stuff like that, but every one that we get is a Marvel movie, or it's a remake, or do you know what I mean? So, like, for that to be, like, you know, although it's based on a Japanese light novel, for that to be like an original new thing that's kind of good, in my opinion. That's kind of good. For me, that kind of thing's, like, really exciting. You know, it's nowhere near up to the. It's nowhere close to the level of something like, you know, The Matrix or The Fifth Element, or, you know, movies like that. But it's like, you don't get movies like that anymore. Like, they just don't exist. They're not out there. And so when something does come along that kind of, like, touches close to that, I personally get really excited. That's how I felt about Pacific Rim as well. I don't think Pacific Rim's, like, a great movie, but it's like, oh man, it's like an original thing. It's a big movie. It's like, we don't get that stuff anymore. Those gambles don't get made. Anyway, my point that I'm getting to is Studio 4 Degrees, an anime studio, just did an anime movie of the original Japanese, of All You Need Is Kill. And it's finally got released out. I think it came out in, like, Japanese theaters in, like, October or something. And now it's made its way west way. Now it's west way. It's made itself west side. So I'm maybe going to watch that tonight or over the next couple of days. So I'm really excited about that, because I liked Edge of Tomorrow. I liked All You Need Is Kill a lot more. So I'm expecting the anime movie. I'm probably going to enjoy. They've also gone with, like, a really weird art style. Like, the aliens and everything look, like, so weird in it. Like, they don't like resemble the, like, artistic direction they took for the Hollywood movie. They don't resemble what I thought when I was reading the light novel. So I'm kind of excited and curious about that take as well. So I'm gonna watch that over the next couple of days. I'm quite excited about that. There's some cool anime that that's a big anime I was looking forward to, was the All You Need Is Kill movie. And I'm also looking forward to, dude, they're doing a new Ghost in the Shell anime from Sai and Saru, who are a studio I love. They did they do Dandadan at the moment, and they did the Scott Pilgrim anime, which is really similar to the Final Fantasy VII remake. It's a really weird specific thing I don't want to talk about because it's spoilers. But they're doing a new Ghost in the Shell anime, and I love OG Ghost in the Shell. Like, I love the Ghost in the Shell like movies and like OVAs from like the 90s are really, really cool. But the actual Ghost in the Shell manga has a really different aesthetic. It looks very different to that kind of like Matrixy, Akira kind of look that those movies had. The anime is sort of like the original manga is a lot more kind of like cartoony and pops out a bit more, and the new show seems to like go back to the old art style. So I'm really excited for that as well. I don't know. Feeling anime pilled at the moment. I just want to talk about it. I like being excited about stuff, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's cool when there's like stuff to look forward to and stuff to be excited about and all that kind of thing. One more of me most badge tomorrow is how does the badass chick know about the blood transfusion? It makes you lose the powers. Like, how would you find that out without dying and noticing you didn't respawn? Maybe the book explains it better, but the movie left me wondering. It's different in the book. It's different. How that all kind of like operates and passes on is completely different. It's kind of... I think the blood transfusion stuff in the I get why it's... I totally understand your point there, and I forgot that was even a thing in the movie. But I do get the switch to like a blood transfusion thing, because it's a lot more like neural networks and pathways and hive minds and all that kind of stuff in the book, which is, when things are like a lot more cerebral, they're very good for like for novels and text and stuff like that, because it's harder to depict that kind of stuff visually. It's like, I'm sure you know The Ring, right? You know the movie The Ring? Like, they did like the American remake, and then there was the Japanese movie Ringu, and that was a novel as well. That's the whole thing where like you watch the videotape and she crawls out of the screen and all that stuff. It's really cool visuals. I think even in the American one as well, I think it's really freaking cool visuals. Is she called like Sakura or whatever it is? I can't remember her name. Samoto? I don't know, I'm just making up words. Making up Japanese sounding names. But like in the book of that, yeah, it's the one where that one, exactly. In the book of that, it's actually like, it spreads as like more of like a pathogen, and it's more of like a virus and more of like an airborne thing and all that kind of thing. And it's really like, it's still like really scary and it's really cool and stuff like that, but it doesn't really... I think the decision to change that, of when you're like changing something from like a book to a 90-minute whatever movie, to change something that's quite like cerebral and whatever and difficult to film like that into something a lot more like visual, I think makes sense personally. And honestly, dude, they struck gold with that, what they did with the Ring thing. But I think that's like what the decision that was kind of made with Edge of Tomorrow, and making it like the whole blood transfusion thing. But yeah, as you're saying, there seems to be some sort of like, how the hell did you work that out? Yeah, how the hell did you work that out? It's totally valid. That's totally valid. I'll probably watch them both. I'll probably watch like the new anime movie, and then a couple of days later I'll probably watch Edge of Tomorrow again. Because dude, I haven't watched Edge of Tomorrow in like, basically since it came out. Maybe its status in my mind has been like mythologized by like the like my love of the light novel and all these kind of things. But I remember really enjoying it at the time. But yeah, I do think sometimes where the stuff where it's psychological or whatever, it makes sense to kind of change that to something a bit more visual for movies. Like, dude, these people who complain about Lord of the Rings, and people complain about Lord of the Rings ending, and all that kind of thing, and it's like, how they basically like stick a battle in there. It's like, I think it works for it. It's like a freaking movie. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta make a movie a movie. Sometimes you gotta make a movie a movie. Chevrolet Fishtail. What's a fun name? Thank you for following. Thanking you. Oh! I brought it back. Sometimes when I switch scene,
is now following.
It replays the frickin' notifications. Oh my days. Alright. Enjoy that old text-to-speechy again. Do 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 do. But yeah, dude, I am watching like anime and stuff again. And I'm enjoying it. Okay, right. I want to go to Pokemon. That is blue. I would like you. Perfect. Okay. So Tojo Falls. Is that like necessary? What is gonna happen today? All right. Okay. Where's my thing? You got Reservoir Dogs and Raging Bull movie in your thrift store for 50 cents. It's two classics. Two incredibly rewatchable movies. Two incredibly rewatchable movies. Do they have any like special features or anything on them? Dude, I love special features. They're so special. It's a shame, man, because like special features, because a lot of like, you know, Hollywood and stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna meet a Pokemon. Oh! Hey, do you know what you just did? You've taken your first step into Kanto! Check your Pokemon map and see. Okay, sure, bro. But yeah, like, DVD sales and video sales and stuff like that used to be like a massive part of like Hollywood and recouping profits and stuff like that from movies, and that is like not the case anymore. It's all about streaming, and as a consequence of that, there is no need and no incentive for, you know, studios or whatever to make compelling special features and stuff like that. They just don't bother anymore. They just don't make that stuff anymore. Oh shit, I don't have Waterfall. Where do I get Waterfall? Did someone give me it? Has someone previously given me Waterfall? Okay. Because I don't remember picking it up, but I could have just like been yapping through. No, I don't have it. Dude, I hate Surf and Whirlpool and Waterfall. It's freaking annoying. It's annoying, man. All right, bro. Where are we gonna go find this? Walmart screens has a full screen version. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that must be like a classic DVD, and they've got like the full version on. HM Waterfall Gold, where do I go? To get Waterfall, I go to Mahogany Town? Oh, you're freaking kidding me! Okay, alright. Off we go, Mahogany Town. Jesus Christ, man. Dude, Raging Bull's so good, man. I mean, I do generally like sort of like, you know, boxing movies and sports movies and stuff like that. I mean, Raging Bull's a brutal movie as well. Raging Bull's brutal. Reservoir Dogs is just super fun. Reservoir Dogs is just very, very fun. I know, I have a bit of a weird relationship with Quentin. Because we're on first name terms, right? Because we're on first name terms. I have a little bit of a... I don't know. There's a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies I really, really like. That I really, really, really like. And I include, you know, stuff like Reservoir Dogs in that conversation, right? But there's some other stuff where it's like, you know? Oh, of course. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You're actually right. Okay, let's see if we can... Am I out of it? Oh, shit, man. Okay. Like, if I go... No, I'm going in circles. I'm going in circle. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Children's puzzle. Children's puzzle achieved. Oh, it's that. It's that, right? It's that Pokeball that was just like, oh, it's probably a revive or something I don't give a shit about. Oh my god. Here's the thing though, it's like these ass moves. It's like, I guess. You got that pizza pie in you. I have Italian family, but none of it's blood, right? So, I've got like infinite aunties and uncles on my... Can I do that? That's lame. Let's get rid of Bubble Beam. I've got like infinite aunties and uncles on like my mum's side. She's like one of 9. So that just kind of like explodes the family in that direction, right? And so I've got an auntie who's like married to an Italian, and they live in like the north of Italy together. They've been telling me that the weather there at the moment's been like freaking crazy, like actually crazy. You've just like, it's like blazing hot and it's snowing and then it's whatever, and you know, like they're older and they've lived there for, you know, dude, like 40 years or something like that, right? And yeah, they're just saying like, dude, it's never been like this. It's actually never been like this. Supposedly that new Mafia game's fun if you like your Italian sort of heritage, because it's like Mafia the old country, and it's like set in Italy. Obviously, I'm sure it's route with 1,010 stereotypes, right? Tentacool, you're so cool, Tentacool. Curious, will that one-shot him? Just because of the level difference, right? No, it won't. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that is interesting. That's good to know. You have 3/4 French ancestry, but according to DNA test my mother took, apparently some of my French ancestors were actually Italians who snuck across the border and changed their names to get away from some war at some point. So, but what does that mean? Like, 3/4 French ancestry? What's that mean? I've never done any tests or whatever. I think I imagine my genetic profile is fairly inbred. I'm guessing. French, Irish, and German. Like, I've never like looked into it or done the tests or anything. Nor do I actually know anybody in my family who has. I feel if one of the clan have, I would have heard about it. Oh, so your father's parents are both French, and your mother's parents are French and one Irish. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Did we get a Goldeen? I'm pretty sure we have a Goldeen. Is there a Goldeen on the screen right now? Yeah, there's a Goldeen on the screen right now. We had Jean. We had War Jean. Snoopy Dalmatian 24.
Snoopy Dalmatian 24 is now
That is a
following.
good name. Thank you for stopping by. I just also wonder, like, at what point do we... So what do you call yourself? Do you call yourself Canadian? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, at what point do we... I don't know. Your aunt did all the ancestry work, right? See, yeah, that's the thing, Pepe, is I feel if somebody in my family did it, they would have told everyone. You know what I mean? It would probably be super interesting. There might be crazy stuff. Like, I'm just literally assuming that's everybody's everybody's from like a 5-mile radius. In my family. Dun 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 dun. Sometimes I overlook at the sprites and I'm like, am I? Is that a shiny? Is that a shiny? Yeah, I'm sure it's super interesting. I'm sure it's super, super interesting. Oh, why do I keep doing mist? Dude, what am I doing? I'm just bashing buttons. I feel empowered to bash buttons, but it's never wise in a Nuzlocke. In a Cuzlocke. Dude, get my butt to Victory Road. Get my butt to Victory Road. Hello. Are you a cool trainer? Or is it like Ace Trainer? Is it gonna be cool trainer? I think she's gonna be a cool trainer. Cool Trailer McGann. Cool Trainer McGann. Bulbasaur. Level 32 Bulbasaur. Not interested in evolving that? Wasn't on your plan? Wasn't part of your plan, bro? Like, that's fine. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. You call yourself French Canadian? Yeah, of course, French Canadian, right? Yeah. My parents were both born here at Canadian High School. When they call themselves French Irish, I mean more in terms of yeah. In terms of ancestry, the nationality, right. Of course. Yeah, I guess that's the key distinction. Is it like ancestry and like nationality / culturally or whatever, right? Yeah, what I mean from what I've been led to understand, but we haven't done any of this stuff. I haven't done any of this stuff really. Is I am, you know, nationally and ancestrally very, very northeast of England. You know, well, because here's actually the thing. Here's the thing. And I'm not talking about Ben Grimm from the Fantastic Four. But when there was the whole Brexit thing that went down, everybody was trying to prove they were Irish. Well, not everybody, but it was a very huge thing. And there was this massive backlog on Irish passports because Ireland it's not part of the United Kingdom, right? The United Kingdom is Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Ireland's its own country. It's part of the European Union, right? So if you had an Irish passport, then you're avoiding the problems of leaving Europe. If you got an Irish passport, you're European and you still have freedom of movement within Europe. Because within Europe, there's freedom of movement. Like, you can just go live in Germany and then go live in France and then wherever. You can just move. It doesn't matter. They're all just seen as basically like different states. So, you know, when the UK left the European Union, they lost those privileges and they lost those rights. So there was a lot of people, you know, digging into things and like, ooh, I'm 16th Irish on my grandma's side, so I'm gonna apply for my Irish passport and yada 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 and all these kind of things. So everyone was trying to find the most tenuous links on the planet to say they were Irish. No one in my family did that because I don't think we've got any of that. I think we're just like generationally from the same spot forever. But I might be wrong. Nobody's actually investigated or done anything. At least anything to my knowledge, right? At least anything to my knowledge. We've spread out a little bit further, but like, to be honest, like the people who've spread out and gone to different places haven't had kids. So everybody who like is still in the northeast of England, they've bred like rabbits, and there's loads of them. But then the bunch of us that have left and gone to other countries have either not had kids or they're gay. So so genetically, we're not exactly we're not exactly mixing with anyone. Alright, another cool trainer. Cool trainer Blake this time. Hello, cool trainer Blake. You got a magneton? That's pretty cool. Wait, that's not... I'm ground. That's not gonna affect me, right? I'm safe. Why am I using this? No, gay people can have kids. Of course they can. Of course they can. Of course they can. But I think, for example, like, you know, I've got my cousin and her wife, who are in, who live in Canada. I've talked about them quite a few times, who live in Canada. I think when they have a kid, I think they'd probably adopt. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what their plans are. Blizzard. It's not very effective. It doesn't matter though, because he's a beast. Doesn't matter because he's a freaking beast. What else you got? Quagsire. Yes. Water ground. Water ground? Water ground? So does fire just like cancel out? Is that right? I think. This is Flamethrower. Flamethrower's a beast of a move. Flamethrower's a beast of a move. Giggity giggity. I can't remember what Quagmire says in Spanish. He doesn't say giggity giggity. I think it's like tama tama tama. I can't remember what it is. He doesn't say like a made up word like giggity. He says like actually says something in Spanish. I can't remember what it was. Die, evil eggs. Die. I like the new Quagsire. What's it called? Like Clodsire or something? But like the mud one? I think it's cool. I like it. Yow! Oh, hello. Hello, sir. You're good, aren't you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Are you another cool trainer? All these cool this must be the cool place to hang out. Sandslash, pretty cool. I see why they call you cool trainer, whatever your name is. I didn't read it. Blizzard's kind of ass, because I get like 5 PP. So I'm like kind of thinking about the Elite Four, and it's like, Because like my full restores or whatever, they don't restore PPs, do they? Hello. You a bird catcher. What are you? Levin Bird, hello again. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome on in. Nice to see you again. Playing some Pokemon Gold today. Blast from the P-A-S-T. Blasta from the pasta. Oh, you're a psychic. Psychic Gilbert. Hello, Psychic Gilbert. Gilbert. There are items that can help you with a small PP. Yeah, but are they items I can buy? Or are they just items that are in like 2 caves in the game? Do you know what I mean? He's water, so I'm just gonna frickin' don't care. Let's do that. Yeah, that was stupid. Should've switched. That's gonna hurt me because of the ground. But I'm a tank, so I'm okay. It could've been. Yeah, okay. Mareeper. Mareeper, please and thank you. The Buble Bean? The Michael Buble Bean? Okay. Like thunder, 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 thunder! Would you like to thunder? Oh my lord. Mareeper. I would love to switch Pokemon. I'd feel so good about switching Pokemon. Flamethrower. Take these throws of flames. Giraffe-rig. Giraffe-rig. Can I just like OP you? Because I'm a... Starter Pokemons are so sick, man. They're so powerful. What a great thing to give a child. Seriously, the best thing you could give a child is a starter Pokemon. They're so badass. Esther restores PP to single move and Elixir restores PP to all Pokemon's all formers. And can you buy them? Are they purchasable? Purchasable? Another... Who's she gonna be? You shouldn't underestimate the wild Pokemon in these parts. I mean, I didn't. Actually, to be fair, I took that the wrong way. I took that as an accusatory sort of statement. She's just telling me facts. I shouldn't have been so, like, you know... Yeah, my attitude there kind of stuck. Okay, we're gonna look for a Reaper. You gonna guess? Yeah, yeah, hopefully you can. Derek, hello, creeping in there. How's it going? Dude, I'm coughing up a fit. Derek, weren't we talking last week about Pokemon ROM hacks? Was that right? That was with you, Derek, right? I think. I thunk. I do be thinking and thunking. Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen eat kite. Yes. Did you pick any? Did you end up playing any Pokemon games or not yet? It has only been a week. Let's surf you to hell, lady. I like this team. I think this team's fun. I think my team clearly has gaps in it. But I think we're tanky enough to push our way through whatever may perchance, perhaps, maybe, possibly come our way. Okay, I'm gonna send out the thunder and the thunder. Toxic, howdy doody. Howdy doody doody. Look at all these thunder moves. It's just everything's thunder. Get punched. And thank you for your returning
Toxic
patronage
Shirts 9 just resubscribed
to
for
the
3
channel.
months. 3
Look at that
months already?
Explosion of Rexes. The Rexplosion. Actually, that's a dude. That's the dude from Invincible. Rexplosion. Voiced by the wonderful Jason Mantzoukas. Alright, down we go. Down we go, down we go, down we go. Up we go. Hello, Fisherman. I'm making assumptions. You're girthy and you buy the water. I feel you are a fisherman. I do like the implication that all these sort of like scrubs along this kind of path are also people who have have badges. I like that. Quillfish, goated Pokemon. We were watching an episode of Pokemon X and Y the other day, and they had miscolored Quillfish. A bunch of Quillfish went swimming by, and they did not have the yellow underbelly. They were full blue. I hope somebody got fired for that. I hope somebody got fired to that. Mandy, hello, hello. You could say that you made yourself not complicated, but you made a sprite edit, put yourself in Emerald. Sick. Very cool. Very cool. So you edited like the overworld sprite? Like the overworld sprite? That's so badass. But yeah, Emerald's a good game. Emerald's a fun game. For sure, for sure. The one I'm gonna be playing Gen 3 after this, so I'm gonna be going into I'm gonna do Ruby. I'm gonna do Ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby! Destination unknown. Ruby, 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 Soho. Get punched, all you Quillfishes. Get punched to another dimension. Everything but the full animation for the back sprite. But you listen to one frame, so it's like, okay, that's sick. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, you can't buy the items in shops. That's what I thought, Fireball. See, that's what I thought. I thought like, oh, I appreciate you looking that up. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's why I was under the impression of like they were items that you just found in like freaking caves and stuff like that. That was the feeling I had. You started your first Nuzlocke with the baton for so far. Let's go! That's sick. What Pokemon have you got so far, Derek? Who's on the team? Nice. Emerald Nuzlocke. Just makes everything a bit more different, doesn't it? Like, and... yeah, I guess you can... Okay, okay. I don't think we had a Sandslash. No, but I got Sancho on the team. Yeah, that's a dupe, right? Or that's a dupe, because it's like the evolution line. Can that not, like, miss every, like, 2 freaking seconds? Oh. Don't poison me. Don't poison me, please and thank you. Diddle-dum. I'd also really recommend Derek, like using like a Nuzlocke tracker, like I've got open here. If you just type in like Nuzlocke tracker, it's like the first one you'll hit. But it's they're super useful for like keeping track of what you do on each route, you know. Psychic Richard, very psychic name, no? Okay, Psychic. So what's the freaking deal here? What's the type in? Psychic is good against fighting and poison. Okay. Blizzard! Blizzard! They printed their album to vinyl. That's really, really cool. That's so cool. That must be so satisfying. To like make something and then it's like this big ass thing. That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, good battle, dude. Yeah, it was great. I loved it. It's the best time I ever had in my life. Let's put ping to the front. Ping! Where am I? Lots of simple early game stuff, but the heroes have been a huge power. Marill, and ironically Nuzleaf. Nuzleaf's a cool Pokemon. I like that. Who was your starter? Who did you pick as your starter Pokemon? Marill's a good Pokemon. I like Marill a lot. Marill's fun. Yes! Shout out to Derek. Legit. Legit. We can do a we can do that.
Shout out to Derek Squirreltail on Twitch.
Send out Pikachu. The Chew of Pika. Oh, but I'm flying. I don't like that. I don't like that, brother. Sirloin. Send out the sirloin. The Lion of Sir. Blizzard. I haven't seen many Pikachus in this game. I don't think. Have I even seen a Pichu? A Chew of P? Blastoise. Get cooked. Where is he? Reaper. Dude, sometimes I'm like, who are you again? I'm like, well, what? Who are you again? Who? Oh, nice. No, nice. That's cool. That's cool. So you gave yourself a Minin as a starter. I respect it. I think it's cool. I think that's really cool. Especially if it's a Pokemon you really like. You're not, like, you're not even, like, giving yourself, like, an advantage there. You know? I know a lot of people do, like, they do, like, the randomizer starters, don't they? So each 3 of them are, like, a random Pokemon. But what did that mean for... So which slot did that replace? What I'm trying to understand is, so you got Minin, so what Pokemon did your rival get, right? Like, was that a Minin replacing the Trico, the Mudkip, or the whatever? Yeah, the first gym would have been hell. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't even know what moves, like, a really low level Minin has. I don't even know what it has. Like, what sort of stuff it can do. Ping! Where's my guy? He's over here. He's over here. Yeah, I think that's fun. I respect it. Yeah, you put it over Torchic, so they got Mudkip. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Because I was about to say as well, I was wondering how even the, you know, like, dude, I can't even remember what the start of, I can't even remember what the starting battles of that game are. I can't even remember what it is. Like, what happens when. Kingler. Badass Pokemon. Kingler's sick. Thunder Punch. Oh yeah. Juicy bit of XP there. Flareon. Rock, paper, scissors. Water beats fire. Flareon, definitely one of my top evolutions. Changes day to day, but my top 3 are Jolteon, Flareon, and Umbreon. They're my top 3. Which is my specific favorite day to day can vary. Recently it's been Jolteon. Recently I keep settling on Jolteon. I do go through seasons. We have fun, we have seasons in the sun. Nothing wrong with your favorite Pokemon, just don't complain if it makes early game a bit challenging because you chose Ralts. Who did that? Was that like a YouTuber? Yeah, imagine a low-level Ralts just like... Because Ralts is like one of those like slow burn Pokemon, isn't it? Like where it starts off crap and then it gets really, really good. Dum 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 da dum. Parasect. Only knows teleport. yes. Yeah, it's like because it's like Abra, right? Yep. Is flying good against bug? He asks. Like, it makes sense it would be, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, dude. I teleport. Gold Duck. The Duck of Gold. Come back, Ping! Ping was, that's the name Mulan used, right? When they joined the army. Helicopter outside. Don't know if you can hear it. We got choppers above us. Alright. Yeah, we got both the ferrets in here. The furrets. Lily Orchard, but what's really worth watching is Anthony Gregma's 3-hour response and commentary reaction video on her opinions on the Pokemon series. Why does she get like... Does she get a little bit sort of like DSP about it? Does she get a little bit low tier god about it? Like, did she complain? Rapidash. Ooh, I like the Rapidash sprite. I like that a lot. Do. I hope we're all having a great 30th anniversary of Pokemon Year, guys. I hope every day is full of orange berries and... and I don't freaking know. Surf. Get surfed. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. There we go. You've always liked the citrus berries. Let's go. Yeah, everything you're doing is celebrating. Yeah, everything every day. Everything you do every day is in celebration. Legit. Hello, sir. The 8 badges of Johto. Come on, Johto! Hey, what's up with you? And they're ready for you. Can I go there? Yeah, well, can I go there? Is that how you get to Mount Silver? Dude, I don't remember this at all. Is this the Victory Road music? I do not recall. I do not recall. This way to the plateau? The plateau? The Indigo Plateau? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Anything going on here? Onyx, is it? Dude, do I have an Onyx? I don't think I got an Onyx. I do have an Onyx. Okay. She complains about a lot of stuff, like almost old, like almost old stuff. By the end of the video, we can just our ideal Pokemon game is one where you don't have to be bogged down with fights, dialogue, everything. She just wants to walk from place to place and see interesting terrain. So she likes the terrain. Like, she's like, oh, this town looks cute, or I like this area. She likes that. But just like whenever anybody's speaking or fights happen or whatever, she gets frustrated. Oh, I still got my... okay. I mean, like, fair enough if she doesn't like it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Heh, heh, heh. Alright, let's have a look at the mathematics here. 33. I'm worried about killing this. Okay, what type is this dude? This dude is a... Ursa Ring. Ursa Ring. Ursa Ring type. He's normal. He's just freaking normal. He's like a normal dude. A normal functioning member of society. Okay, so... Am I gonna kill him? Cool! Okay, cool, cool. My favorite part of the video is what Lou says, is this fun? After describing I don't know what. I'm too replies yes at the same time, and she says no. If you have a chance later, could you drop a link to that on Telegram? Because that sounds like very good type of video to put on when I'm like cooking food. That sounds like peak kitchen video. Okay, we do have Ultra Balls, right? Yeah, we got 9. You look sad. I never thought about it. Let's freaking go! What do we call this guy? We call him Sad Boy? Cuddles! Oh yeah, we needed a Cuddles, didn't we? We did need a Cuddles. Yeah, we did. We were gonna do a Cuddles, weren't we? Yes. Yeah, we were due a Cuddles. Okay. Send him off to William's PC. Okay. Golbat. Golbat, have you ever faced? Golbat? Like his bite, like badass. Yeah, bite's pretty cool. Don't you flinch me. If you flinch me, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Cool. A hit that was critical. Oh shit. I just saw that doorway there and I was like, oh, he's coming, isn't he? I was like, he's freaking coming. Don't make me laugh? Dude, I am over-leveled. I'm over-leveled, bro. What's even your issue with me? What's even your freaking issue with me? Okay. Chat wants to battle. Oh, I don't think it's possible flinch, you already attacked first. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, Firewall. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sneasel is Ice Dark, right? Right. These are the things I need to know, Fireball, because they're doing like a Pokemon Champions tournament next week, like in Madrid. I need to go there, you know, and I need to assert my dominance. I'll be asking questions like, is flying against bug? Yeah, Ice Dark. I thought so, right? Yeah. Get burned. Get burned to a crisp. 480, 480. For alligator, well, I will use my Reaper. And I will punch you. Sir. Sir, get punched. Thunder Punch! Does he piss off? Like, does he appear in the post-game? Or is this like, is this the end of chat? Should've named it Hunk. What, done a little bit of Resident Evil. Resident Evil. And thank you for stopping by, Voltage Wolf. Who are you gonna use? Magneton. Well, we go back to Burst. We return to the well. Get thrown. Thrown with flame. Ho ho ho. Episode 1 Revelations 2. Revelations 2 is a sick game. Really cool. I can't I? I can simply scroll down. Yeah, he returns. Mount Moon? He returns at Mount Moon? At Mount Moon? What a great place Mount Moon is. What, do you guys Golbat? Yeah, I'm sticking with this lad. Feel we can just tank through him. There's a lot to like about Revelations 2. Very fun game. Very, very fun game. When we played that, I played as the second player. In Revelations 2, the second playable character, because it's like a co-op game, player 2 can't use guns. And can just throw bricks and shine flashlights and do distractions and all this kind of stuff. And Arisu was player 1 with the guns, and I was the support character. So I've actually not done a lot of shooting on Revelations 2. Revelations 2 is fun. It's a good game. It's a real good game. Yeah, this ain't stressful. I am gonna prematurely mark you as a victory. Wasn't premature, you're dead. Cool. Cool. Yours played as Claren Valley. Yeah. You're using Natalia CMS rules. So can you switch if you're playing a single player? Is that how it works? Someone's like, man, I really want more of what RE4 Remake is doing, so you probably what's the direction of Revelations 2. Yes, Revelations 2 it's honestly, in terms of design of a lot of the modern Resident Evil games, it's a lot of stuff you can see stems from Revelations 2. You can see it stems from Revelations 2. And when you actually look at the people who worked on that game, and you look at because they usually have 2 or 3 Resident Evil games in development simultaneously. So there's a lot of people making Resident Evil games. But you look at the people who worked on Revelations 2, you just freaking play Revelations 2. And then you look at the modern games, a lot of the stuff and design choices and loads of things, they all stem from Rev 2. They really, really do. They really, really do. Obviously, RE7's a big turning point with it being the true reboot and the first RE Engine game and all that kind of stuff, but really, all that kind of stuff that you know, Capcom have kind of like cooked up and refined, you know, since RE7, since RE2 Remake, it all starts with Revelations 2. It all starts with Revelations 2. It really, really does. It really, really does. See you later, bro. Let's heal up! Oh, dude, I love these Mr. Mimes. Yeah, it might be local only. I'm not sure. We played it locally. I'm not sure if it is if you can do it online. Yeah, you're actually, dude, Toxic, you're totally right. He's like, I'm just gonna go back through Victory Road the way I came through, with no pocket monsters. You're actually totally right. Look at this Mr. Mime, man. Look at him. Oh no, it's an Abra. That's very judgmental of me, wasn't it? That was okay. I'm gonna pee real quick. I'm gonna go pee. We'll be back in just a moment. We're gonna go shopping, and then we're gonna go into the 4 who happen to be elite. Dude, I go to the toilet and then we got freaking Joey Youngster calling us on the phone. Like, sir. Sir. Can you not? Hey, I'm Joey, Youngster. People should define what their classes are IRL, shouldn't they? Yeah, great. Something about a Caterpie. Great. You almost called a Caterpie. Joey, I'm at the Indigo Plateau. Okay. Bye. Okay, no, that's stupid. We're being stupid. How many do I realistically want? We get like 15 of these. And then we get like a crap ton of these. And then we pray. Full restore does what I think, right? Full restore removes status alignments, right? Alignments. And status, Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. Alright, so we're gonna deal with William. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have my freaking... Well, I'm not gonna bring up Shadow the Hedgehog over and over. Dude, didn't I, like... No, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I healed the team, right? Yeah, okay, so you're gonna start off with a flying type, so I'm gonna electrocute you to death. Alright, I guess we're in there. Hello, Will. I'm glad you're accepted into Elite Four. I'm happy for you, mate. I'm happy for you, bro. Okay, type chart on the screen. We can do this. We can do this. Get punched via thunder. No! No! Please don't. Dude, you're gonna stress me out. You're gonna stress me out. I don't love that. Okay. Okay, this is what we want. This is what we want. We want super effective moves that are just one-shotting goobers. Jinx. Jinx is ice type. Yes. Sure. Okay. We can do this. We can use our brain. I can think. I have an idea! Okay. Jinx, get cooked. Beautiful. Slowbro. Slowbro is it water or ice? Is water psychic. Okay. So we go back to you. Cool. And you get cooked. This is great. This is what we want. Happy days. Executor, you're grass psychic. So let's switch back and use fire moves. We are thinking. We are using our brains. Alright, so we go here. And we whack off another ember. We burn the palm tree. I really like the Alolan Executor. I think that's really cool. I mean, I like both. I like both. I'm very pro the Pokemon like forms. I think they're really fun. Okay, you're level 66. You're a beast, man. You're a freaking beast. Xatu. So that's flying again. So we go back to you. Cool. Dual typing. Okay, hopefully we don't get confused again, because that wasn't like, I didn't love that. Cool. Bada bing. We use a max potion on Mareeper. We're happy. We move on to Koga. This is good. Ethan Must Die's tricky. The DLCs generally on Resident Evil 7 are good. I think they're adding a new Ethan Must Die style game to RE9 because they did that announcement a few weeks ago where they said there's a mini game coming, and when he was announcing it he was wearing an Ethan Must Die t-shirt. So it said there's a mini game coming, and they said there's a new story content coming. So I think the mini game's out in like May or June. Like I think it's out pretty soon, and I think it's gonna be like an Ethan Must Die style thing. Okay, so actually, dude, we can use a bunch of super potions. Who cares? Right? Who freaking cares? Alright, so next up we've got Koga of the Elite Four. So he's going to be starting with Bug, Poison. Okay, so Bug is weak against Fire. Poison is weak against Ground and Psychic. Do I even have any Psychic moves? We'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later. Okay. Koga, aren't you just a humble gym leader? Big things have happened in the past 2 years, no? Pokemon time skip. Koga Elite 4. I live in the shadows of Ninja. Prepare to be the victor of my sinister technique. Alright, fwahahaha. Poke's not merely about brute force, you shall soon see enough. No, it's about brute force. It's about me one-shotting you with over-leveled and super effective attacks. Sir. So, stay in your lane. Ariados. Okay, Bug. Bug, Poison. Bug, Poison. Ember. If I repeat these things enough to myself, I'm gonna learn it eventually, no? Surely. Yeah, they'll definitely put in a mercenary mode. They'll definitely put in a mercenary. I'm expecting 3 things, Derek. I'm expecting a kind of. Okay, is that Steel Bug? Steel Bug, yeah, perfect. I'm expecting, yeah, they'll put mercenaries in at some point, and then whatever the story thing is. You know, honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did like a 4th Survivor type thing. You know, if they did like a 4th Survivor type thing. I think there's a lot of things they could do. Okay, who we got out next? We got Muck. Muck is just poison? Okay, and what is good against poison? Ground and Psychic. I don't think I have that available to me, do I? Because, like, who have I got? I've got the... Yeah, he doesn't even have any ground moves, does he? Even though he's ground type. Well, maybe I just stick with this guy. Well, can I check the moves? Oh, no. Yeah, I would think poison would be flammable too. That's kind of my thought, you know? Sometimes they don't make sense logically in my head. Like, sometimes I can kind of see it, and sometimes I can't. Okay, I don't love this. Wait, but can't I just use Swift? Yeah, let's go. Okay, cool. That's why we had Swift. Crobat. So Crobat is poison flying? Like, it acquires flying type at that point? Yeah, okay. Yes, so we Thunder Punch that. Cool. But a 4th Survivor type thing could be, especially if you think about, if you're one of the people who subscribes to, like, a hunk theory for Requiem, for RE9, a 4th Survivor style mode could make a lot of sense. Cool. About to use Venomoth. So Venomoth's a bug again. Bug poison. So we go back to Burst. Okay, this is great. This is freaking great. This is like a great ball. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. The things are happening. Go back to Ember. We're still doing pretty well in the whole PP situation. Okay, that's great. Got you. That's that mad lad taken care of. And we got Bruno next. But what is it? Just like we took a little hit on Reaper again there? I think. Yeah, give me your money, bro. Yeah, hone your skills, man. Hone your freaking skills. Okay, we went untouched. Okay, great. So what are we against next? We're against Bruno, and Bruno is going to be using fighting. Okay, so if I'm using fighting, I want to be using flying type moves. And fighting is good against... Yeah, so we can put Ping at the front and use wing attack. That works. And then if we need to, we've got Ho-Oh. If required. Hello, Bruno. Hello, Bruno of the Elite Four. Are you okay? You got this room full of lava. It's very strange. Very strange. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Hoo-ha. Hoo-ha. Hit him with the penguin. Yeah, I think that's the move here, Derek. Hitmontop, cool Pokemon. Big fan of Hitmontop. Are they random who they send out first? Oh, quick attack. Think you can outspeed me? Because you can. You think you can outspeed me because you can, and you did. Oh! Was I stupid using Bite there? I don't think I was. I just didn't want to use the... I just want to keep a little bit PP in the bank. Onyx. Okay, rock, ground, right? Or is he just rock? Either way. We got it. Everybody's surfing USA. Take this, sir. Onyx, very cool Pokemon. Steelix is unreal. Steelix gotta be one of the coolest Pokemon out there. Okay. About to use Hitmonchan, so back to pure fighting. So we bring Ping in again. Hello, Hitmonchan. Hello, Jackie-chan. Would you like to face wing attack? Ho-Oh does have fly, so we do have that. I just don't think we're gonna need it. I think wing attack can do the job. Machamp again fighting. Ooh, bro's looking tough. Bro's looking pretty hardcore out there. Okay. Rock Slide out. I don't love that. That was maybe crazy to do that there. That was maybe crazy. I maybe should have healed or switched. Okay, let's bring in Ho-Oh and just use Fly. Let's bench Ping here. Cool. Swagger? You can use Swagger on me? Use Jack Swagger on me? Okay, perfect. No issue. So we got Karen next. Karen is Dark type. So Dark type I want to be using Ice type moves on, right? Well, no, there's gonna be some dual typing in there as well. You know right to say anything, damn right. Shut your mouth. SmackDown versus Raw, shut your mouth. Ping, you did great there. You did great. I was a little bit worried. Got a little bit worried for a second. I should never have been worried. Can you be my friend yet? Can you freaking become Crobat? I'd appreciate that. Okay, so dark, grass, ghost, poison, dark. Okay, we're gonna try with. Here's the thing, though. Oh, Powder Snow's 25. Okay, we can do that then. Because I was like, dude, do I want to keep all my Blizzard attacks for Lance? Like, do I want to keep all my ice attacks for Lance? Hello, Karen. Your Rex, how amusing. I amuse you, Karen? You're amused? Are you amused? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Let's hope she doesn't get the manager. Well, she is. She literally is. She's gonna go get Lance. Umbreon, cool. Good shading on that sprite, man. Looks freaking good. Dude, I'm gonna have to check out Derek's sprites for the... What the hell? Am I stupid? No, Ice is good against Dragon. I know Dark. Dark, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? What am I speaking of? Okay, so it's a Dark type, so that means I want to be using Bug. Or Fighting. Dude, what the hell have I been smoking? I think we just gotta brute force this. Umbreon's a dark type. There isn't like a light type in Pokemon. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, if that's a critical hit, I got nothing to be scared about. I should just use Swift, maybe, right? Is Swift like a higher power? Like just like base power? Okay, that was my first mess up, but I don't think it's like enough to like, you know, cause issues. Yeah, no, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look, Derek, for sure. I want to check it out. What a cool idea. Okay, let's go. This isn't ideal. Please don't. Bro. Oh, was it originally gonna be poison? Oh, do you have a berry? I didn't even know you were holding a berry, bro. I didn't even know you were holding a freaking berry. Was that part of the Giga Leak? Or the Terra Leak, or whatever you called it? Swift has a 100% chance of hitting. Yeah, it does. There is, like, something wrong with the programming, Fireball. Like, it can miss in a very specific situation. I can't remember what it is. But, in general, yeah. It can't miss. Tank it, tank it. Okay, I kind of wanted to heal. I think I still will. Wait, Murkrow flying. It might be, maybe it's Gen 1. Yeah, maybe it's Gen 1. Maybe that's just a Gen 1 thing. You could very well be right. I only kind of like passingly know these things. You know? I don't, like... I haven't, like, researched these things a lot, so... Okay, we like that. We might break out Hollow. Oh no, Vile Plume. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go stupid, go crazy. Use one of my Sacred Fires on this. Just to be like super... Get burned. Okay. Dark normal? Or is it dark fire? It's dark fire. Okay, well, dude, forget about it. Get wrecked, mate. I didn't know whether it was fully embracing of the fire. It is fully embracing of the fire. Okay, this is good. Yeah, that's cool, Derek. Yeah, I think that's really cool. When was the last time you played Emerald? Do you know it like the back of your hand, or has it been a while? Because there's a lot of these games are like, dude, I haven't really played them since like the systems, right? Bando Namkai. Dude, this, I think I've talked about him a few times before. There's like this like local furry who's become a little bit of a lol cow, unfortunately. And they put him on like Spanish television a lot, and he does like a little dance, and everybody laughs at him. It's ridiculous. But he was in a bunch of Bandai Namco stuff the other day, and I was like, what is happening? What is happening? So just you saying that, it reminded me of that. You haven't played Emerald specifically, only Sapphire / Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, yes, there's gonna be little changes. Yeah, the one I know the best is I know like Ruby. Do you know what I mean? Like Ruby's the one I had, and Ruby's the one I've played a lot. So yeah, there is differences for sure. Yeah, there's gonna be little changes here and there. Okay, so Lance. So this is time for Sirloin. Yes. Hello, Lance. You think you last played when Alpha Sapphire came out? Right. But yeah, I think that makes it extra fun, Derek, because these games are like they're incredibly simple. You know, they're incredibly simple games and whatever, but they're so endearing because it's got like the Pokemon and everything. And I think like you combine, you know, was it Minim you went for? Minim was your starter. You've got like Min in there, and you've got, you know, you've got your self-imposed rules with the Nuzlocke, and you haven't played the game in a really long time. And specifically like this third version you haven't played, it just makes it so fresh, you know? It makes it so exciting and so fresh. Like I think that's a perfect storm of you know, situation to play it in. Innocence for life, hello. Rain started to fall? This guy is water flying, right? He's a water dragon, right? We'll punch him. Okay. We're good here. I'm way high level, so... I mean, I think this is gonna be okay. I hope this is gonna be okay. He's got 2 Dragonites, right? Or has he got 3? Woo! I don't like the idea of the Hyper Beam. Yeah, I played those games obsessively. I was talking a lot about Gen 3 and the, you know, like the secret bases and all that sort of stuff and all the trading mechanics. I've been talking about that a lot on stream. Gen 3 was very, very social for me. Charizard, okay, cool. Yeah, we can handle this. If the blizzards hit, I'm gonna be so happy. We've got no bother here. We've got no bother. Rain is on my side. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? They're all part flying. I guess you're right, no? You guys are like legit all part flying. Dragonite again, we switch back to solo. I'm still gonna gamble. I'm still gonna roll on the frickin' blizzard. Powder Snow's kinda ass. Damn it. Cool. We're both using blue. Now? Okay, there we go. That's what X accuracy is for, right? Yeah, that does actually sound good, bang for your buck, Fireball. Right. Especially if you're playing with like level caps and it was gonna be like really tight. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. What's Safeguard do? Safeguard mean it can't die? Is it like Endure? Am I really done with Warframe? No, Voltage Wolf. I got a Warframe clan. I play a lot of different games Warframe. I've done more than 2 sessions. I've played like 15 hours of Warframe. Flying again. Oh wait, so Dragonite's flying as well? I think we've done like 4 or 5 Warframe streams as well. I like Warframe a lot. No, no, toxic. I am not saying that as like, oh, I've got loads and loads of hours in Warframe. That's not what I'm saying. That I understand that. I understand I don't have 300 hours or whatever. I understand that. But my point is like, I feel that's like a reasonable threshold to be like, oh, like this dude clearly likes the game. Because I've like come back to it a few times. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I've played 70 hours of probably different games though, Toxic. That's the thing. You know. I'm playing a lot of different games and doing a lot of different stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, dude, we've been playing Pokemon Gold for like a couple months now, right? I'm the champion of the world! I'm the champion of the frickin' world, man! Yeah, what's this? Is Mary Professor Oak's girlfriend, or are they just co-workers? What is up with this, man? Why's she gotta be here too? I look so more mature, right? I look so mature. I look like just like a mature guy. Thanks for noticing, Prof. Where's Professor Elm? Congratulations, Rox, thank you. Professor Walnut. Yo, it's Professor Walnut. Where's Professor Pistachio? I will come with you. Oh, Mary was here as the interview. That makes sense. That makes sense. Doo-doo. Professor Almond. That'd be a good one. Professor Sunflower Seed. Okay. Yeah, put me in the frickin' Hall of Fame, man. Put me in. Put me in. Put me in, coach. I have all the makings of greatness. Yeah, register my partners. Dude, post-game is gonna get cleared now. There's a big sonic boom outside. There he is! Sirloin. Good job, lad. Kite. Everyone participated. Everybody touched, like, other people. I mean, Ho-Oh, you did very little. I didn't really need to resort to you. But everybody got involved to some level. There he is. I'm getting good at this. We have a long way to go. Everyone touched other people. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I remember these Bellossom, man. I love these. These animations are sick. And there's like a rotating centret, right? Isn't there like a spinning centret? That's like so cool. I remember loving these animations so much. Togepi! I'm pretty sure there's a rotating centret. Maybe it's not rotating, maybe it's just jumping up and down. Oh yeah, how many you can actually get on the Hall of Fame? L-Kid! He's one of my goats. Yeah, that's true. I don't know how many there is, how many you can put in. Yeah, it's rotating! Let's go. Look at him spin! That is some sick animation, man. I remember thinking that was like the coolest thing ever. I was so impressed by it. Oh, look at him. Yeah, the credit song's good. The end. It's not the end. Oh, this music, man. We're jumping straight back. We're just jumping straight freaking back in. We're jumping straight back in. Pokemon G old version. Continue. Was I meant to take a step there? Or did I get my step in early? Hello, Rex. There's something here for me. Could you swing by my laboratory? What does he give? Is it a ticket? Is it a train? Is it a boat ticket? Is that what it is? I'm trying to think what it is. Professor Elm. You didn't even come when I won. A Susa ticket? A Steam... What was it? Steamship's ticket? Is that what we established? I think so. Put it in the key pocket. Olivine City. You knew already. I didn't. I forgot. I mean, I would have been able to work it out from the map. Hey, has that egg changed any? Good sentence. The steamship Anne. But are we going on the Anne right now, or are we going on something different? Fly. Olivine City, please. Take me to Olivine City, ho-oh. You know what I'm doing? I am sick of these fuckers calling me. Leave me alone. What do I need Bill for? I can delete Bill. I'm on my way. The fast ship the SS Agua. Aguita. I just flashed it. I'm just like, look at it quickly. Don't worry about it. I'll get on board. A whole new world it waits. Oh, whoa. Okay. Cool music. Hello. Are you alone? Then let's battle. Creep. Dude, I'm the champion. Youngster Joey, who's got like the most badass rat-tat-tar on the planet. Youngster Joey has a lot of things going for him, but I'm just sick of him calling me. The only person that gets to call me is my mother. It's my mother. She has the right to call me. Everybody else can screw off. Is that even a phrase? They can go to hell. It's like this Golem. Golem's a cool Pokemon. I got some money for winning. Mother! Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Just buy more Pokedolls. I want Pokedolls. I'm more interested in the Pocketmon dolls. Please and thank you. I love the Game Boy Color. Well, this is a Game Boy game, but you know what I mean. It's got a Game Boy Color enhanced features. Where are the trainers? I wish to beat them and take their money. Hello. Pokemon Red and Blue have Super Game Boy support. They do. Fire Breather Lyle? Hello, Lyle. Wing Attack! Pig, use Wing Attack! Use Volt Tackle! Now use Iron Tail! Dodge it! Dude, I feel like a champion. I feel like I am Pokemon Champions. Flareon Don Hon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna breeze through the Kanto gym leaders. Is there much, like, other crap I need to do in Kanto? I can't remember. Like, are Team Rocket dealt with? Do I have to do more Team Rocket crap over there? I just don't think you do a lot in Kanto, do you? It's just like a fun bonus to go there. I mean, the big thing's gonna be I'm gonna have to grind these dudes up and think about who the team's gonna be for Red. That's gonna kind of be a big thing. Yay! Finally! Crobat's such a sick Pokemon. Yippee. Yay. Yeah, Pokemon, Pokemon Red and Blue have Super Game Boy support. They do. Do you want to fight me? No. Where are all the peeps? Where are all the vocals? Where are all the yokels? Ooh, double battle. No, they don't have double battles. It's just twins. It's just twins. Pokefan Colin? Delibird. Yeah, they got like custom borders. They're pretty cute. Dude, like, Crobat's pretty sick. Crobat's pretty sick. Oh, you can eat a berry? You can recover using a berry? First Delibird I've seen in the game. Do not remember that sprite. Yeah, plug it in because I've never seen if there is Super Game Boy support for Pokemon Gold. I don't know. I don't know about it. Teddy Urson. Get bitten. Get bitten. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, Teddy Ursa. I mean, I think it would have been towards the end of, like, the OG Game Boy's life cycle. Crobat's a cool Pokemon. There's a lot to like about Crobat. There's a lot to like about Crobat. Crobat, very cool. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba, bum. Take that, twins. You're too young to have Pokemon and be on this boat. What the hell are you doing? Hello, sir. What if she fell overboard? Yeah, what if? What if? Hashtag what if? Hello. Whoa. On your buddy. You woke up earlier than expected today. Well, I hope you're having a good morning. Oh, I can nap on the bed. Thanks for telling me. Are you the buddy? Are you the buddy? Okay. Care for the animals, let's go. What creatures you got? What creatures you got under your car? I'm looking for your friend, you're frying. You might be the guy by the door. You will make an announcement after I've triggered a scripted event. Is that what you mean? 17 cats and 3 dogs. That's a lot. That's a crazy amount. Ah, this guy, right? This guy. This guy looks like who we're dealing with. Methinks. Flea season. The season of the fleas. Get one attacked. Get attacked with my one. Psyduck, the duck that is gold. You ever notice how Psyduck is a duck that is gold, and Golduck is a duck that is psychic? You guys ever notice this? Machoke. Machoke on this, man. It's not very... Oh. That wasn't particularly cash money, was it? Get attacked by my wing. Yeah, the pocket monsters that live in the pocket balls. I know about them. I'm aware. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, do you want to go see your buddy? Physical labor, it's exhausting. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Absolutely amazing. The Digimon are digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Hello, who are you? You're seasick. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh Raggy. Well, we better have a Pokemon fight, right? That'll make you feel better. Juggler? Juggler Fritz? Mr. Mime! Mr. Mime is a freaky dude. Wait, when did I heal? I felt I got hit. Whatever. I'm sure I got seismic tossed and it like took off a bunch of health. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Whirlpool? I didn't mean to use Whirlpool. But I did, so... Whirlpool ass. Take that. It's got custom border on Super Game Boy and full color support. I didn't know about the borders. I never knew that. I never knew that. Cool. I respect it. I respect it. Take that, Machoke. Where are you, little girl? Where did you go? Sailor Jeff. Sailor Jeffrey. Eradicate. I have no idea what the like storage capacity on my phone is. I don't even know what I can fit on there. I've never had a problem. But to be fair, it's like, what am I even keeping on there? I'm not much of a phone guy. I'm honestly not much of a phone guy. I'm not the most phone-pilled guy out there. But yeah, dude, very interested about that. I never knew that about Pokemon Gold, and it has the custom borders. That's pretty cute. I'm gonna have to look at those later. I always like the look of the ones on, you know, like red and blue and whatever. Hello. Are you the lady I'm looking for? Or are you someone different? Seeking. Dude, it always brings me back to those King of the Hill YouTube poops, man. Seeking, seeking. I did just over half that, right? This is gonna finish it? No. No. How do you Fury attack me? Who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? Yeah, I live like right in the middle of Madrid. I live in like the dead center of Madrid. So there's always noises. Haze, what's haze even do? I don't think I want haze. What does haze do?